Hey everybody, this is Mr. Myron here. A couple updates for you this week. It's 9:20 today. It's Monday, about 1:38 p.m. First one is still have several of you that need to submit your career in college slideshow from last week. It was due on Friday, so I'm looking forward to grading those, putting scores on using the rubric. If you could get that wrapped up to me as soon as possible, that would be awesome. Second, tomorrow we have a college we have the job application letter due, and there's a lot of you that need to have that turned in. That's due the end of the day tomorrow. There's all sorts of examples on the website that I linked. You can also reach out to me if you have questions. It's a pretty short project, ultimately a couple paragraphs. We're looking at 3 to 4 paragraphs for that. So if you follow along with the information that I provided, it should be pretty easy for you. Again, this is hypothetical. It's you're 18, 19 years old, and you're looking for that first job. So walk along those imaginary steps and just kind of have some fun with it. The next thing, we've got a new project, and it's starting out. We're working on some financial planning. We're going to be purchasing a car, actually 5 different scenarios, and we're going to use Google Sheets. So it's going to give us a chance to play with Google Sheets, kind of look at how you put a formula into play right there, how we can use it to keep our information and our data neat and clean and organized. And so the process is I'm going to have you walk through 5 different car buying procedures. Some of them you're going to have a good credit score, some of them an average credit score. Credit score is basically how a bank might look at you as far as someone that I'm really willing to lend them money, or maybe not so much based on the way you've used money in the past, things like that. You're going to develop a credit score that's going to follow you everywhere you go. We're going to use Carvana.com, Carvana, and we're just using that just because it's pretty clean, it's easy to use. We're going to use the auto loan calculator tool. That's the first thing you're going to have to do is get onto Carvana, look at the auto loan calculator tool, and kind of see how you can toggle the credit scores. You can toggle the length of the loan. Do you want it to be a 3-year loan, a 6-year loan? You can toggle how much money you're going to put down, which will impact the amount of money you're borrowing. You can look at a variety of different purchase options as far as is it a $20,000 car, a $6,000 car, all sorts of different price ranges. So we're going to go through a bunch of scenarios. I've listed them for you in the sheet that's attached to the assignment. You have 5 scenarios to walk through using Carvana. Each of those situations is unique. There's 15 points that I'm going to award per car buying situation for a total of 75 points. You've got a little over a week to do it. It's due next week, next Tuesday, the end of the day. And this one, it just takes some playing as you kind of look for cars you like in certain price ranges, and as you kind of move through the different financial situations that you're going to be tasked with. When you get into the Google Sheet, I made a copy for you. I've laid everything out, so it's basically filling in the blanks. When you get to the bottom, there is going to be a formula position, and for that one, it can be a little bit tricky. If you click on the cell that I reference in there, you'll be able to see how I kind of get that set up, and you're going to do the same for you. I've done the first 4 formulas, so you really only need to do the last one, and you'll be able to see how that is set up. If you have questions, you can let me know, and I'll be glad to help you out with that too. But learning Google Sheets is kind of a different beast, so I'm gonna be here to help you with that, walk you through it, the cells and the rows and the columns, all that stuff, how to put a formula in, whatever else it may take for you to be successful with this. So let me know if I can help. Have a great week.